When NDIS participants leave school, there are a number of challenges that they can face when transitioning into the workforce. Traditionally, the workforce and the pathways into paid employment are very streamlined and very structured. There's a big reliance on things like social skills, there's a big reliance on things like previous work experience and strong schooling grades. Now, this doesn't always take into account the lovely strength that NDIS participants have. Quite often this can mean that there's barriers to employment, and it means that they can struggle to transition effectively into the workforce. The normal employment services are not always a great fit for NDIS participants. There are barriers that employment services do not have the time, the resource or the knowledge to be able to assist with. And this brought about the development of the school level employment support services to effectively overcome those barriers and to provide some more tailored and individualised support for NDIS participants looking to transition into the workforce. The ideal time for NDIS participants to begin thinking about the transition from school to employment is within the last 2 years of their schooling. What this allows is a nice structured and slow process that helps the participants to feel nice and supported throughout that journey. It gives us a lot of time to put adequate supports in place to help participants throughout that journey. And what it does is it sets participants up for success. The wonderful thing about SLES servicing is that there's a vast array of supports available for participants. The idea behind SLES is that SLES is not delivered as a program. SLES is designed to be individualised to the participant themselves, recognising that everyone has different strengths, everyone has different interests, everyone has different difficulties when we're starting to look at employment options. So the idea behind funding for finding and maintaining a job is that this can be used in a number of different ways. So really commonly some of the ways that we use funding are through developing social skills, through developing the ability to manage emotions in the workplace, through developing specific workplace skills. It can also be tailored to things like travel training and managing money. Cares for the Futures is a wonderful, exciting new program that's been developed by Humanity Health Group. Traditionally, we have two main brands at Humanity Health Group. We have our Care Squared brand, which has a long history of working with NDIS participants along behaviour support, counselling and other matters. We also have one of our sister brands called Back to Work, which specialises in working in the employment services. So for many years now, we've been working with a lot of disability employment service providers in helping people to get ready for employment and then maintain employment once we're there. At Humanity Health Group, we're very much about supporting people across the lifespan and giving participants access to everything that they want. So for us, the development of Care Squared Futures is a lovely transition piece between Care Squared servicing and then looking towards the transition into employment and the back to work side of our brand. Now, the exciting thing about Care Squared Futures is that our program is run 100% by trained health professionals. So across Australia, we have psychologists, we have exercise physiologists, we have occupational therapists, we have speech pathologists. We have a number of health professionals available to support participants in any way that they may need. For those of you who may be feeling a little bit anxious about the transition towards the workforce, please know that there are a lot of resources available to make sure that you feel supported throughout that journey. We understand that everyone has their own individual strengths, everyone has their own individual interests, and everyone also has their own individual things that they find a little bit difficult. This is all part of the SLES program. This is what we work with you to make sure that you feel supported and to make sure that you feel confident on that first wonderful day of work.